What's up, guys? This is Trader back with another live trading video. And I am right now sitting on the morning. This is December 21st. December 21st, I have a few stocks on watch. My price range is from $1 to $7. Um, and with this price range, I have really narrowed it down with my back testing what price range works best for me. And what it is $1 to $7. I have a couple. I have AIM on the top of the watch list. I've already done the research on it. It does have a higher float, so I'll be kind of cautious with it. We also have CRBP that I did a little bit of research on. It has 75 million in the float. No kind of shelf registrations or any other bad news against it. And let me show you the news as we go down too. So AIM actually got they got a organ drug designation status for treatment of pancreatic cancer. So that's some pretty good news. But with that float and with the overall size of that company and the daily chart setup, I don't know how far it can actually run. It has a couple of resistance levels up here that will really hold it down. So we'll see what it wants to do as it moves on through. The biggest resistance level I believe is going to be this 353 because it has 1, 2, 3 touches on it, 4 touches on it. It can never get through that 353. So it's about $1 away from that, and we'll see what it does throughout the day. But we constantly have new stuff popping up here on the radar. This one got a little bit of news, breast cancer vaccine, so we'll definitely put that on. Let's go ahead and check the float for that. Check the float for that really quick. So let's see, ANIX. 22.37 million in the float. And let's go and check it for any kind of shelf registrations here. ANIX has a shelf registration from last year. So shelf from last year. All right, so SOS, I don't think I've seen this one before. Let's see. Trading sideways. Let's go ahead and just add it to the list. It is quite a large, probably quite a large stock here with a low float. Okay, Vero. Let's look at SOS first. SOS has a shelf registration for this year. SOS, and let's check that float. Float NA. Wait a minute, let me go somewhere else and check the float then. SOS. Say NA on Yahoo Finance. NA, so no one knows. Okay, but it has 6, so it's got to have a low float. It's definitely got a low float. We'll definitely be watching it, but it does have a shelf registration, so we'll see what it wants to do. Add a note, not applicable, but it has a shelf for this year. Shelf this year. All right. Viru is the last one we need to look at for right now. Got a little bit of news behind it. Asset management. That's not today though, so we'll see. Vero. Okay, Vero has shelf registration for this year. Vero, Vero. I don't know why I keep saying Vero. Float on this one is 15 million. All right. So FinViz is telling me the float is 37 million. Yahoo Finance is telling me the float is, make sure I typed in this Vero, right? Yeah. And Yahoo Finance is telling me the float is 15 million. So who do we trust? Okay, well I just put in between 15 and 30, in between 15 and 37 million. So add a note there. 15 to 37, and that's a big gap. 15 to 37 mil. Let's check any shelf registrations on that. Yes, for this year. Shelf this year. Alright, now we got everything marked off and checked off and done up. So now AIM is still at the top of the list with the volume. Has a lot of volume behind it. It just needs to get up there and attack VWAP. We have about 5 minutes to the bell, and we'll see what kind of attack it wants to do, but it does not have a large float. That's the other kind of bad thing about it. So after maybe the first 15 minutes, it probably starts slowing down. But we'll see. Nothing really catching my eye right here out of open. AIM is falling off again. So it may actually do a dip. It looks like it's forming like a cup right here. But yeah, that was a cup and handle. So it cupped, came up, and handled out. Let's see, CRBP, what kind of, you're under VWAP 2. All of these need more volume. CLVS, a little bit more expensive stock with 80 million in the float. I don't know if I'm going to trade that one. So AIM will be the #1 suspect today. AIM it came up here and held this level here, right here at the 231 multiple times. 1, 2, 3. And let's see if we can draw some points here down here. So basically right there, held up there. Can I move this? Yeah. Sometimes I like using these little drawings, and I've been using Street Smart Edge for about maybe 2 months, maybe, and so I'm still getting used to it. I came from TD Ameritrade. One of the main reasons that I came over was we had a day where there was like a large outage, and it just was not fun for anybody. Why can't I draw that? But Charles Schwab did buy out TD Ameritrade, so we'll see what they wanna. Why can't I draw that next circle? Let's see. Show chart keys, show last label, display crosshair on hover, show sidebar, show tab bar, calendar bar. Okay. There we go. So it's checked these points a couple of times today. 1, 2, 3. Matter of fact, that one really is a dark sale, so we can move this over. Let me zoom back so I can maybe control this thing a little bit better. So it's checked down to this point a couple of times. We want to see it check higher. Maybe we can stop right here. Maybe if it can stop right in here, we'll be okay. Definitely check down there 3 times though, so it's looking okay through the VWAP. But we got to see what that first minute bar does. If it goes up and then just completely fails out, then we know what happened. Needs to stay above this level though. The 5 minute, it does look like it's struggling a little bit. Got this descending 5 minute candle, so it's got to get back over all of these. So the 250 is looking like the spot to be in. 255. So we could slap an order up there and see what it does out of open. Wow. Oh, I thought this one, it was looking impressive on the 5 minute for a second. Went all the way up there and pulled all the way back. Still not volatile though. Not very volatile. It's volatile, but not that volatile. Looking like it wants to work its way up. Will it crush? Will it pop some of these bubbles down here? Is the question. It's getting people's hopes up right now. All right, we're about to open up in about 30 seconds. 30 seconds here. Let's see what it does. It's already certified off of this level 4 times, so let's see what else it can do. Let's see it hold these little circles up. It's now open. This market is open. Let's see what that first minute bar is doing. Looking crazy. But I do like that it went down first and not up. So we will be getting ready. Let's see if it can break some of this stuff down. We're looking for that over the 250 mark. Be a great place to be. 231 down, all the way down to the 231s. Wow, that thing lost a lot of juice there. It's in the bubble right now. Let's go ahead and mark our support resistance here. Draw our resistance line there. So over this 255 would be a good spot right now. But we'll see if it can get up there. 55. And it is a higher float, so I don't want to waste too much money on this. It's like it's continuing. It might actually pop the bubble down here. Yep, pop the bubble. Let's get rid of that bubble. It was holding up there, but okay. Let's see if that becomes resistance or support up there. Everything has disappeared off of my radar. I see nothing now. Alright, NTXD just popped in. NTXD has been making moves, man. Look at it. Just got over that volatile point. I believe it's about to fall. What's the news on it today? 8K for today. We're looking for a pullback on that. This one does not have enough volume. So NXTD, we'll be watching it. This is the third day that it's been trying to do something like this. Look at this on the daily chart. 1, 2, 3. Can it go higher? I do not know. I believe that the major resistance, let's go ahead and mark the resistance. It's got major resistance up here to 212. Draw resistance, because the thing is, after it goes up so much, it had a day where it had like almost 100 million shares traded. After it goes up that much, it loses a lot of strength. So it's not really something that I want to be putting money into right now, because it can definitely drop off here a lot. The bottom of this daily chart is the 146. It needs to hold above the 146. Let's go look at Isaiah. What are you doing? Just got to get some more trading going, some more volume in there. Something's going to get the volume today. I don't know what it is, but something's going to get the volume today. News on this one. Okay, 500.com Limited announces private placement and appointment of new officers. Okay, so that's just new officers. Not too exciting. Let's go check the floats on Isaiah and WBA. WBAI. WBAI has a float of 21 million by FinViz, and let's go check somewhere else. WBAI. I think I typed that in right. WBAI, yeah. Why did it come up as that? WBAI. Okay, there it is. All right, float is, come on, statistics, pop up. All right, float is 21.27. So yeah, that's right. All right, 21.27 there on that float. And note 21.27. I do not know if it had a shelf registration. Nope, no shelf registrations. All right, so we'll be watching that one if it can stay on the chart. Looks like it is staying on the chart. It's just going straight up right now, but it doesn't have the volume that we need for things to work out. It needs to get some more volume behind it. Right now, though, it is the only thing on the chart. It's like some buyers are coming in heavy on that thing, which I like to see. Private placement. Hold on. Let's see. It's a Chinese stock. Well, these Chinese stocks have been going crazy. So the only news that they have is that they're getting new officers. New officers. Let's see if we can hold up VWAP here on this low volume. See if anybody's interested. Let's actually go and look at the daily chart and mark off the levels. So it looks like we got a major level up here of resistance here. AIM looking like it's coming back into play. Plenty of volume on that one. No, not yet. Not yet. So we'll draw the support line here and see if that support becomes resistance. But it definitely took a dip there. ELYS, very low. Why is it up? Let's go check the float on this one. F-Tech is coming in. Okay, so we're going to have to do some research. ELYS. ELYS. ELYS does not have a shelf. ELYS. The float of ELYS is 9 million. ELYS, yep, about 9 million. So let's go ahead and mark that up. Add $9 million on that float. F-Tech is the next one we need to look into. F-Tech. And notice I'm not jumping into these like I was doing. I'm going and researching first, giving some time. 17.66. F-Tech float is 16 mil. Yep, about 16, 17 million. Did it have a shelf on it? I think it did last time I looked it up. F-Tech. Nope, nothing. Okay. All right, so these are the things that are on my chart right now. Everything's popping back up, boy. All right, so AIM is back in the game, but it is a higher float. The next one down is ELYS, which is low float. Then we have WBAI. So let's just keep an eye on ELYS because it's the lowest float we got right now. Hopefully it can hold up this level. F-Tech is also came up and went down, so getting a lot of wicks here on low volume. SOS. A lot of things failing out here. Very slow movement there. All right. So we're looking, waiting, and watching. It's like a lot of people are willing to buy AIM though. Let's go ahead and draw its resistance up here. And this support down here. Don't know if it can get back over VWAP. And its pre-market VWAP was 246, so it's about 10 cents away from that. And I really don't know if it's going to get bought up. F-Tech still got a lot of wicks going. Isaiah, Very low volume. We got to get some more volume. I just don't do good on these snaps and run ups and snaps. It just doesn't work out. Plus, look at the average volume year to date. So this is volume in the entire year. So this one definitely has covered its average year. This one hasn't. This one has ELYS, but still it is fading now. Not staying volatile. That one's moving too slow. We may check back on it, but it needs to pick up some volume as well. Okay, AIM is now filling out. Looking for some low float movers. This one's trying to hold this little 230 point, but I don't know. It's got that 5-minute downtrend. It just does not look good at all. Got 40 million in the float. It's just all bad. Waiting on some volume. That's all we want to see today. AIM is the only one that's really met the volume criteria. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and mark these up just in case these are plays that we want to actually take. I'll go ahead and draw their resistance line. 1 minute resistance needs to hold above that level of the 110. It's 8 cents away from that. It's only moved 8 cents. That's crazy. 8 cents. Go to ELYS. It's moved a good bit away from where it was, so we'll draw that. Resistance. 1 minute resistance all the way back to the 426. Support. So that's a good push out right there. So we'll probably be watching ELYS here for more plays if it can hold a VWAP. 488 is the VWAP for it. So we'll see if it can break it down or will it stay above. Did not have any news today, kind of just shot up out of nowhere. AIM is falling off. Definitely lost this little level here. Isaiah probably will still keep going up. The thing is, it hasn't moved much from the open. It's moved 8 cents. So it's not really something that you really want to be into like that. That one lost VWAP. And this is why I'm not jumping into these anymore. Because jumping in has gotten me just trash. Like what? Like why did I do that? This one, I really don't know what the float is. It was NA on FinBiz and on Yahoo Finance. Let me go back and check SOS on Yahoo Finance and see if it's updated. Also, I almost forgot to check Charles Schwab before I take my first trades. Okay, so it's not updated. Let's go check Charles Schwab to make sure that it is running in good condition. Everybody's probably already lost their money. All right, there are some issues, website login, but no issues with placing orders. Cool. So just login issues. But usually when it's login issues, it's with the actual if you're trading on the site itself, not this platform. WA still going up, huh? On that low volume. I don't want that. Okay, this one SOS. It's making moves. We got to see it above VWAP, and it needs more volume in it. It needs to at least get 1 million. Okay, this one's moved 10 cents, 12 cents today. 12 cents on the day for Isaiah. Man, that is just, I just don't like these moves here. It's barely pushing out. So we're going to be patient. We're going to wait. We're going to make some money. All right, SOS. It has not given a pullback above VWAP just yet. That's what we'll be waiting on. The pullback right there. VWAP is at the 241. It is getting the topping tail here on the 1 minute, but it is still in a 5-minute setup. So we want to see what it can do. And it's kind of flat. It doesn't have a good upward trend right now. So we really need it to start getting that upward trend. That right there is not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. Yeah. All right, let's go look at something else. That 241 is trying to hold. It's got a large top and tail there on the 5-minute. We're going to let that one play a little bit. It's going to have to do its thing. This one's up quite a bit on the day. Has not come back and checked VWAP yet. It's a little extended. For a $1 stock, it's up what, 12 cents? So that's 10%. You know, it's just not something I want to deal with. Let's go ahead and put its daily marks up here. Draw resistance right up here. Does not have any news on the day. Draw resistance. We're gonna wait till it gets some more volume though. Resistance right up here. The thing is, out of the open, everything seems to pop, but without volume, it's like I'm not about to trade that. Look how fast it comes down compared to up. You saw that? That was like a 23 all the way to the 18. That reversed half its move right there. Getting this nice top and tail up here. Nice sell off. Right now it's the top of the list when it comes to movement. This one failed VWAP. What in the world? It got halted on very small volume. So this might be a halt, some halt plays here, but on that volume, it just all of a sudden. Let's see how much buying it got right there. 334,000 shares traded in this candle. That's not something that I like. I don't believe it's got a top side of the 531. So we'll see where it gaps up to or down. We want to see this thing make a lower low and then stop and then start making higher highs. That would be great, because it stopped right here on the dot, really. Just not getting enough volume for me. Somebody's buying. We'll be able to pop over that 24, 25 area. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. We are 20 minutes in. And I don't like this setup right here. It's going to be overextended if it breaks through the high right there. Got a long way it can fall. Way too far to fall. Double top there. Gonna slam down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 tops there. Let's look at where the walls are. Oh, I forgot to add these over here to my watch list. These should be in my watch list, IZEA. Just in case I trade them, you'll see the P&L pop up over here. WBA. SOS. Alright, so these two are really the ones that I want to be watching anyway. Alright, this one is getting up, but it's just too close to this high right here. It's getting that volume now though. Looking quite good. We're gonna let WBAI go ahead and open back up. It paused at the 48, so 5 minutes. It should be opening up in about a minute. But it did halt. I believe it's gonna get a lot of volume out of this halt. Everybody loves halt plays until you lose money. Okay, it should be opening up in just a little bit. We're gonna watch it and see. Okay. If this is a 5-minute halt, it should be opening up in any second now. Any second now. Okay. Okay, it took a while. That thing took off. Gee whiz, I couldn't catch that. It was too quick. It never gave a pullback. Wow. Too quick right there. Need a pullback. It's probably gonna give a big pullback, really. We need a pullback, my guy. Give us that pullback. I'm surprised it didn't go into another halt right there. There it is. It's probably gonna halt again. We need a pullback though. Give us that over dramatic pullback here. Right now this will be chasing, pulling back. Come on now, pull back. VWAP has jumped up to the 474 right there. Alright, this may be a nice pullback here. Oh, come on, pull back. You're too extended. You need to sell off. Everybody's in the money. You gotta sell off. Alright. Nice little. Are we serious? We're gonna do this today? Oh, I can't chase that. There's no way. I can't chase that. Nope, not gonna do it. Just gotta get some more volume behind it. This one also is going up. What happened over here? Nothing today. I don't know. A lot of these are just shooting. What was that one I was just looking at? WBA. All right, let's see if it can get a little pullback here. I would love to see a huge pullback, rip down. This buy spot right now is the high of the 630. See if we can get over that $6 again. 605. We'll take what, 5 shares there. Did it put it out there? It did. So if it wants to just run back up again, we'll be there. Take a very small share size though. Very quick little scalp here. Come on now. We're gonna be out at the oh, might be out right here. The bottom of this candle is the 51. So 51 looks like the place to be out. But I'm holding 5 shares here, so we'll see if we can get some reverb. 520 is VWAP. 520 is VWAP. So we'll be out at the 520. Sell. Want to see it stay above VWAP here. That'll be nice. Took 5 shares. Questionable play. We're going to see if it wants to fade or what does it want to do. Getting bought up. We're just going to hold these little 5 shares we got and see what it wants to give us. I'm not, you can see my P&L over here. I'm not, see what's this, 543 there. We're just holding 5 shares here. So 540s, we need to be out. Let's move that up to the 540 mark. Just in case it wants to go ahead and fail. Get us out of there. Bounced off the 50. Through the 40 will be out. 50. Got a little reprieve there. And I will follow this one up. It's too close to my stop out, so I actually just move it on this candle if it wants to go back up. Yeah, we'll just follow this low of the 41. Little double bottom right there. Looking for it to give us a little kick through. I want to see it back into the 80s. That would be nice. We can get into the 80s. Okay, so we need to move this up. It's looking weak. The low is a 567. $567. If it doesn't want to go, then we'll be out. Okay, out right there. One thing I do want to do is actually change this. I don't know how. Let's see, columns. It should be showing my P&L for the day. Cost per share, day change. Yeah, it's not showing any of that. So, That's not what I wanted then. I wanted it to actually show that throughout the day. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of that, and we will move our this back up here. That just is going to have to be it for right now. Now, where are we doing? What are we doing? That one's still falling off. Can this one hold up VWAP is the question. The 587 is the high of this, 585. So 587. 587, 25 shares. Held up VWAP there. So over this 5-minute candle will be in. Waiting for it to make a move. And we'll just play VWAP right here if it can get up. Okay. Doesn't look like it's gonna be able to get up though. Top of this range is a $6 area. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Definitely got the volume. It's the top dog for the day. We'll take 25 shares if it can knock through. Let's make that 50 since it's so volatile. Back into the 90s we go. Well, it might get me in before that. Into the 90s we'll take. Needs to close this candle. Looking for a break into the 90s on this last candle. Now start peeling off. Okay, down a little bit. Take 50 shares over this 1-minute candle. $5.90 is the top dog. Quick, very quick profit taking here through the 90s. Bouncing off that 9. Yeah, it just doesn't look good anymore. I don't like it. I'm gonna exit that because of this topping tail. Go ahead and exit that position. We need to see it start building up, start breaking over like the 91. Really needs to break that 25, 625. Let's actually go up there and just sit at a $6. 625 is where we want to see it if it's really volatile. But right now it just doesn't look good. Looks like it's gonna drop through. Yep, broke the body of this candle. I no longer really like it. It's gonna have to reset up in a green 5-minute candle. Let's look elsewhere. Everything else has kind of slowed down. UAVS, yeah, definitely slowed down. That one's got a top and tail. Woo, that thing took a dip. All right, looks like we're coming back. $6 is coming back into play. $6, 605, $6 there. 50 shares on that break if it can do it. The range, yeah, we can do it. $6. 610 will be the place to be in if it's gonna break. Let's see, 610. Well, I'm gonna let it set up. I'm not gonna put any orders in yet. I want it to set up for me. Start getting a move here. The high of this one is the 595, so it would be the 6 on this one. 6.5. Just in case that 6 becomes resistance. And we'll buy right there on that 610 break if it can do it. It's in a 5-minute setup right now. I like the strength, so let's see if it can do it. Not enough buying pressure right there. I did not like that. Wow, I did not like that. Okay. Glad we didn't take that one. It is bouncing on VWAP again. I don't think it's going to be able to hold VWAP with that kind of movement. SOS. Too many people scared. Too many people selling. Isaiah. Big dip. Not enough volume. Alright, there it is, breaking down VWAP right there. Wow. Nasty little break right there. Okay, this one has a huge bar to get over. Okay, this one's looking like it wants to go and test that $5 area. Break of the 5, let's see. 525. So it's about at the top. Right there at the top. 521 is the breakout on this one. UAVS, I did not look up the float. $46 million. Ugh. 46 mil on that float. 46 million. Any shelf registrations or anything? UAVS. Shelf registration for this year. UAVS. Float is 52 million over at Yahoo Finance. Even higher float. Okay, so 46 to like 52 with a shelf this year. Okay, so that doesn't look good. WBAI has definitely seen better times. Definitely came down a lot. Waiting for something with some volume to come through down here. What's the high of this? 501. If it breaks that 501, we may take a little scalp here. Let's go ahead and set that up. 505. 25 shares over the top. But this might be a choppy one. Let's see how much it's moving per 10 cents. Okay. We could take 25 shares up there at the 505. Actually, 505. Yeah, that's about right. Potential staff schedule good pay. Okay. Forming a lot of wicks up here. I'm not liking that anymore. That wick just threw me off. WBA needs to get back above VWAP. A lot of volume here. So this is the range it needs to stay within. Right here to right here. Let's see it get above this level here. Kind of hold that level right there. 570s. What in the world? I need to see what exchange these are in because it's kind of confusing me. Exchange. Okay. OTC. That one's halted. What's the news on this one? Biotech overweight with $22 price target. Nah, that's not doing that. Isaiah went up, could not hold it up though. Got to get back above VWAP. Looks like it's forming a level right here. Let's see if it can just hold this support line. Isaiah may or may not be able to, but we'll see. Definitely looking good. WBAI holding that support level right there. The igniting bar for this one, so this resistance will be here. Needs to break out of that level, the 128, sit on that level. If it breaks that down, then it's just weak on the day, and we probably won't see it anymore. Let's see anything else that's looking like it needs to be traded right now. This one's in a halt like the last one, so we'll watch it and see what it wants to do. The halted at 574. The high, low, that's a lot of volume. Did the same exact thing that the other one did. And something is up with my news. Put it down real quick and bring it back and see if it'll clear that up. Nope. Let's just open up a new news tab and see if that fixes it. There we go. Alright, WBA trying to stay above that level right there. A lot of volume. See if those buyers can come and pick it up. So the top level here, breakout. Let's go ahead and put that up here. The top level support, resistance. It's up here at the 632. Could go higher today, but we don't know. It's under VWAP. So when they get under VWAP, a lot of things can go wrong. BCDA is up again. Now that one, let's go check the float and see why it's up. No news. Check that float real quick. BCDA. Float is 7 mil. Okay. Shelf registration for this year. Okay. Oh, WBA looking like it's trying to get back over VWAP. We'll see what it can do. Everything else looks like it's fading very badly. Oh boy. Okay, so this one dipped down. Did not see it open up. Okay. Let's see what it wants to do. High is a 662. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to trade this one. It's double topping and everything. It's not looking good. The other one just went. Top side is 662. It's gonna push through. Yep. Well, that's two of them. Two of them that did not give any pullbacks or any sign of anything. Low volume stocks. I hate them. See if it breaks this down, this level here, and we'll watch something else. Okay. Nice little break. Let's see, the low is a 501. Yep. Cool. We'll still be looking out for it, but Isaiah, this one actually looks very good if it can get back above VWAP. F-Tech. Okay, let's see how far it falls. It's getting a little play-by-play here. The high is the 679, so into the 80s. 680s will take a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a little bit. Okay, so over this level right here, the high of the 680s, buy like 25 shares. Getting a lot of pressure there, and went through. Let's see if the 650s becomes resistance for it. Love to see this candle close up first and then try to go higher. There is some buyers down there. A lot of green on the tape for the 634. Snap back through. They have not overcome the red, this last red bar yet, but we're waiting to see what's going to happen. Very quick little take here if it does want to play. See top side. So here's our range. Draw our resistance here, and then the bottom is right here for the support. And wow, it just broke it. Needs to get back in there, and we'll buy at the 650 for a move up to the 80s. 650 through that 655 mark. That's a huge candle right there. Love to see it back through that 655 mark. Let's see what it can do. Matter of fact, the high of this one is the 626. It is above VWAP. So 626 would be the slingshot position with it. 630s. Right over that 1 minute candle right there, and we will already be ready to get out at the 6. Wow, that's huge right there. That is huge. We'll be definitely ready to take quick profits here. Okay. See what it wants to do here. Can it hold within this level? It's got a little bit to go. May get some buyers through here. I don't see the buyers coming in yet. Falling. Broke all the way down through the VWAP. Getting a nice little pullback here. High of the 615. 615 there will be our new entry point. $6.15. Buy 25 shares above this one. So we can take a little bit of profit here. Or it might just fill out. It's gonna get all the way back over $6 now. Okay, it broke. It's not looking too good now. It's all the way under VWAP. Yeah. We're gonna let that one play by itself. This one did come up, got within this range, hit the top, and it was over. Needs to get back over VWAP. Okay, what is this one? This one halted as well. Any news on this one? This does have news of halts. That makes no sense with the environmental Why did it halt and go up that far? Alright, well, we got a lot of these going. A lot of them going. Isaiah definitely broke VWAP, came down, played the play. We want to start seeing it hold that 125 area. That'll be nice. It is above VWAP, so if it can start holding that 125, that would be great. Take a little bit of size on it. Okay, 125. Looking for it to get back over this high of the 129 possibly. So we can definitely take 100 shares on this one. Above VWAP, let's see, the high is at 130. And then we'll just play off of that. So the 130 is where we'll be getting in. It is in a 5-minute downtrend though, so we'll wait for it to set up in the green trend first before we try to make that play. This one's also in a 5-minute setup down. This one's also doing the same thing. Just a lot of halts and then failure. Okay, this one looks good. I didn't see this one. So we could this one held up very nicely. This is his first, would be his first pullback above VWAP. That'll be nice. Starting to get that nice little momentum upward. Let's see if it can give us a pullback above VWAP without failing out too bad. It is 928. It is not even volatile. Isaiah. Oh, we're here. Isaiah is here. Let's see. The top is 129. Let's do 100 shares at that 130 level. 130 break. We got big wall right there. 131 break, I mean. Big wall right there. It is above VWAP. So definitely on that breakout. What's the breakout here? 29. Definitely give us a little run for our money here. On that 131 break. Okay, take a 200 shares up there. Don't know how far it'll move, so we'll just be patient and see. Does have the volume though. Got buyers in here at the 121. A bunch of sellers down here. Look at all these sellers. It's a huge level at the 34. If we see that 34 break, that's where I want to be getting in. 34. Get in right behind that 34. Wait a minute. 35 was it. 435, 36. Keep having to change it because I see the numbers down here for me. All right, WAI is working its way back up again. We want to see it hold this little level here. Get up there and hold that 574. Isaiah looks like it's slipping down. Over the top of this high will be the 129. Did I not get the float on Isaiah? Isaiah float. What was that float? I'm putting orders on stuff that I didn't even do research. Okay, so 43 million. That is not what we like to see. Isaiah shelf registration. Yeah, this is not one that we want to trade right here. Shelf registration. add node, we got 43 mil in there. All right, so let's go ahead and watch WA or WBI or whatever it's called. See if we can get a move and hold this little 574 level, 575 level. The high is the 570. So let's see what it can do. Can it start holding some levels here above VWAP? Getting plenty of volume. All right. Nope. UAVS. UAVS, ASIA. Okay, so it looks like that one's finally heading down. UBIA, AI, whatever. Will it give us a pullback above VWAP is what we want here. Pullback above VWAP. It's getting close. I hope it knocks through and then pulls back. Let's see if it can do that. It's 932 here. Losing life there. It's up 108%. We want to see it knock through and pull back. That's all we need to see. Give us a 1 minute pullback after this knock through. Not looking good. Challenging the 550s right now. Needs to hold that 550 mark. $550. Okay. There was a nice little buy off of the 550s. Nice buy. So we'll definitely be let's see, watching to see if it can hold this little level here, up here, 570s. Knock through. Go ahead and push through that. Can it knock through? Doesn't look good. Needs to get going. There it is. All right, so there's our break. Now all we need to do is see one pullback above this level to let us know that it is holding and not filling out. Isaiah failed. Nothing else looks appetizing. It's 934. I took one trade today, very small trade on a halt stock, on a stock that was halting. All right, so we look like we're looking pretty good here. Looks like it's holding that up. So I'll go ahead and get in here with 25 shares. 25 shares right there. And we'll be out on the bottom of this low of the 65 there. Low 65, yeah. Whoa, 25 shares. So we look like we're holding it up, and now we don't. Let's see, where are we at? The VWAP is at the 543. We can risk. I'm in at the 592. So it broke that. We need to be out at this 75 break. 75 break. It's holding up a little bit. Getting up there. I'm looking at VWAP. VWAP is at the 543. We'll let it ride. 543, let it ride. 543 will be out with 25 shares. We want to see it hold up these levels, is what I was trying to say. See how this closes up. Nice push. Bottom of this, once we're in the money, I'll definitely go ahead and move it up. 45 now is the spot to be out. Actually, the low 75 is about to be out. 75. 75 is the spot to be out now. It's 25 cents down. Okay, getting our money back, getting a little bit of that guap back. We're right here with a low. We want to see it push on through the highs of the day. Be nice. We'll set our stop at the 590.95. 595 for a out, break even out. Right there. If it wants to crash, let it crash. 595 is where we're out. At least we're in the green. Looking to see what it wants to do here in 25 shares. It will be a green trade with no matter what now. Let's see, the bottom is 610. It's 609 is where we want to be getting on down. Yep. Whoa, that was a late fill. Well, I'm pretty much back to break even. Back where I was, -2. So I guess it didn't give me the that stop had some slippage on it. That stop had a little bit of slippage on it. It's all good. We want to see it hold this level anyway though. So to the top side, it has double top now, but it is above VWAP. So we are going to play it. Going to see if it can form another 5-minute setup, and we'll jump back in with 25 more shares. Very close to VWAP right now, holding up that 75, which is amazing. But we need to see a setup that's favorable to us. I'm surprised it snapped down so hard, but this is the daily resistance, so can't be too surprised. Draw our resistance up here, 704. If it breaks down VWAP, that's not going to be a good look. It needs to get bought up here. Get back into a 5-minute setup. It's got about 1 minute left on this candle. See if it can start going up again. Get back over that $6. Man, that thing slammed down hard. I'm kind of glad I had my stop where it was, just to stop me out at a good position. Because it really sent it back. Sent it back in my face. It is getting bought up here. There's the VWAP bounce. 582 is a new entry. 590s. If it can hold up. Still needs to get in that 5-minute setup. $525 in the 90s. Let's do 91. Let's see, where are the big guys at? Don't see any big sellers up there anymore. There's one at the 590s. Be out at the low of the 575. That's what we want to see it hold up. If it buys me in here, looks kind of weak right there. Looking like it can't stay in the 80s. Struggling to stay in the 80s right there. Yeah, it's breaking down at 75. I don't like that snapback. We'll definitely be ready to take quick profits if we need to. Right in the 75 area, we will be out if it pulls back here. 75 area to the $6 there. The low is the 575. So if it fails this, I'm out. Got to be out. See what it wants to do here. Getting a lot of selling pressure. About to close up this minute bar. Looking like it wants to try out 6 again. See what it wants to do here. Low of this candle is a 94, which is where we'll move. 94. Come on now. Ooh, it looks like it's breaking down. At 75, I gotta be out. What's the low of this again? Low of the 580. 79. Let's see what it wants to do here. Okay, 79 is our out. Low of the 606 is our out. 606. Break even may be the spot for me right now. 592 again, we're here. 592. If it breaks that down, we gotta go ahead and go. We gotta get out. 595. Let's go ahead and put it right there. If it gets bought up, hey, I want to be out on this break. 595. There it is. Cool. We're at break even. That's an okay trade for me. Managing that risk. Over the 530s. That was just a really weak play by it. I didn't like it. The next one, the high is the 628. So the next point to enter is the 630s. If it can get there, trying to hold up that $6 area. 630. High of 6. Okay. 525 through that high. Oh wow, that was a big one. All right, the low is the 598. We'll go ahead and set that down. 598. Wow, that was a big high. Okay. $5.98 on a 5-minute setup. We just don't want to see it transition into a bad trade. Let's see if it can push out a little bit. Ooh, come on now. Low of this one is the 632. We're going to wait and see what it wants to do here. We have our stop out. Fighting that this 650. Come on now, don't fail now. You're up there. You are up there. See, you get bought up right here. 650, 650 push. Well, looks like it's coming down. Looks like it's coming on down. Sellers getting pushed out. Buyers getting pushed out. That'll be our new low right there, forming right there. That's our new low, 621. Trend is in my favor, so hopefully it does trip some of the shorts up. Trend is in my favor, so hopefully it will push back through that 650 area. That'll be nice. Woo! Come on now. Maybe it's not in my area. All right, $8, $8. I really thought that one was gonna give it to us. All right, Isaiah tried to get up there and hold that level. Could not. Vero, CLRB, UAVS, wow, that one definitely got above this level though, so it's just got to stay in that 5-minute setup. Break of the high of the 670s, high of the 650s. That's crazy, those fake outs. Gotta get above those 30s and start holding again to show me they got some strength. Don't see the 30s yet though. Looking for it to hold these 30s right here. Get into the 30s and start holding in there. There we are. All right, into the 30s. Need a little bit more hold time now. Got about 30 seconds left. Not really liking the way that it's not staying in the 30s. We need buyers in the 30s. Yeah, this isn't looking good. Way away from the 30s now, all the way back to the 15s. NES, oh yeah, that one went down. Eyes is very low. What's the news on eyes? No news, just going up. Okay, this one is looking quite strong above VWAP. I don't know why. It needs to get up here and hold this little level though. Continues to fall down. But it's got a nice little setup in there. There's really no low floats that was kicking off today. Went down there and hit that line, that level right there of the 573. Does not mean anything because the VWAP is right there. So if it breaks this, it's gonna go down fast. Too many high top wicks there for me to trade that without risking it all. A lot of high tops. Some of them go, some of them don't. But lost $8 today. But I'm not done yet. UAVS has a nice little hold point down here. Very high float. Let's see if it can get up here and start holding this level. Right here. That will be the level it needs to start holding. Oh boy, this thing's back up. Got a nice little hold point right there. Still don't trust it. It has to get back into those 30s. And on the 5-minute, it just looks like indecision. Just red, green, red, green, red, green. No green, 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 green. $5.54. High is the 30s, so it's coming back into the 30s. 30s are coming back into play. Can it hold in the 30s? It's got just a little bit left on this candle. Trying to see it hold in the 30s. Nice. Get into those 30s. Yeah, it's having some problems getting into the 20s, staying in the 20s. Alright, that's weakness right there. Let's go look at something else. Hey, it's finally holding. Just not trading very well. Breakout of the high of the 35 would be very nice. We can take 100 shares up here. 200 shares. What am I doing? It's a dollar stop. Very high top and tail, so it needs to break that level right there, 33, 35. So we'll see what it wants to do. Anyway, while we wait, that one's just weak. That one's a low float, but I guarantee it has no news. No news. And very low volume. Why are these no volume stocks just playing around like this? Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get in at the 35 there. If it stays strong above this level, and now it's in a red candle, so it's got a whole nother setup to do. High is the 33, so yeah, 35 will be the point. 35. It's just not trading a lot. It's not moving. This one is testing down. It's tested this point 1, 2, 3 times. If it comes and tries to test this again and fails, it's going up. Want to see it into those 630s though. Barely moving. Isaiah broke that down. That does not look good. Okay, looks like it's wanting to get up. We want to see it above those into the 30s. Be nice. So we can get a test of the 50. 20s, 19s. Back to the 5-minute setup, going down. High is 36. High is 70. It's a lot for it to prove. So let's go ahead and set one for the 36, 37. Not 200 shares. Real weak right there. I don't like that at all. Isaiah giving us nothing. Trying to hold up that 25, looks like 25, yeah. $10. $500 left. Isaiah making his way back up there. That 135 is really looking like something that I need to be in on. That 135 break, 136 break. High is the 133. Looking for 200 shares up there on that 36 break. Getting ready. Looks like it wants to go. Nope. Double top there. Ooh, big sell off. Big buy up. One second. That one's just fading. Yeah, this one's just not trading with enough volume to really make it interesting. I'm not going to take that share size right there. WBAI, fall off. Alright, so let's come down to this. 36. Looking real weak right there. $10.03. Came down and checked VWAP, holding this level. We do have a range here. It's been trying to go down for quite a bit. Through that $6. Getting on down there, huh? VWAP is at the 572. See what it wants to do at VWAP. Holding up that 75 right there. Be in at the 605 if it wants to pop up and give us a little run up. Give us a little run back to the highs real quick. We can get past that 605. Having a hard time standing in the 90s. $605 mark was where we wanted to get in, but it's a whole dollar break. Buyers trying to come in. $605 looks like it may come into play here. Okay, did come into play. The low is the 586 for out. Looking for it to give us a little bit of a push here. Looking, waiting, watching. Love to get back to the green here and maybe a little bit more. Breaking down. Breaking down. About to lose a little bit more money right here, I guess. Unless it starts making moves. It's got to start getting bought up though. Next out. Low. Wait a minute. High. Low is the 615 here. So the low, we'll move it up to the 602. 602 there. 602. $610. $605 is our final out, so $6. Is that your final offer? Wow, might break down here. We're about to move it up to this low of the 604. $6. Sell at 6. $615. Buyers are kind of losing this one. We'll sell it at break even. 07. 5 break even. Oh, 05 will be out. Yep. Cool. Managing that risk right there. Managing that risk. Okay, this one has held up that level. Looking for a break of the 35 here. Break into the 40s. That'll be nice. Okay. What's next? That one broke down on me. 33s into the 40s. Be nice. Draw our resistance. Resistance was here. Looking for that break into the 40s. Big walls up there. Fell all the way back under. Needs to hold above that last level. $35 got a lot of buyers. 40, 41. 40 is the big wall. It is fighting for pennies though. A nice little pullback above that level to the 9, pulling back up. Well, looks like I don't like it anymore. High is the 38. Lot of volume behind it. Okay, this one's looking good. Yeah, let's go and switch over. We don't want this one anymore. This one is looking better. Need a pullback though. Any news? No news. Very low volume. The high is the 184. 184. It's like it moved high almost 10 cents. So that'll be a $20 move on that breakout of the 184. 186. Oh my goodness, I spent too much. Let's see what it wants to do. Here's a low float. It's the first real low float we've seen all day. Holding up that 75 right there. high is the 179 right there into the 80s. About to buy 100 shares of this into the 80s. Okay, did not feel me there. Let's do the 82. 86. High is 85. Looked like it almost was about to feel me. A little bit more. Yep, there it is. Our out will be right here at the low of this candle, 177. 7,700 shares at the 177, risking about 6 cents or something. Okay, getting on up there. We don't know how far it's gonna come down. Hopefully it doesn't just stop us out. A nice bounce up. Getting bought up there. Sell some through the highs. Our new low will be right there at the 83, 183. What's the low of this candle? The 75. I could risk 10 cents on these shares. So the low is the 172. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Right down there, and we'll just let it ride out to see what it wants to do here. If it can give us some more, get all the way back into the green here. Okay, looks like this I'm gonna have to get out at the 86 if it can't go ahead and push. We'll just take a break-even trade here if it can't push. That way, bottom of this one, this low is the 83. Buyers, where those buyers at? Can it knock through? It did knock through. Look at there, 10, 11 bucks up. Made all that back. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get ready for the, if it breaks the $2, that's really where we would like to see it go. And we'll take off some up there. Getting up there and challenging that $2 mark. Sold some there just to lock some in. Sell at least half. Work our way back in, and we'll keep the rest for a break-even trade. 87. How many shares we got left? 60. So we'll keep the rest for a break-even trade if that happens. But we'll see on this next push. We'll take some on the next push as well if it can get it. Bottom low is the 194 here. 194 of 60 shares. I don't want to lose too much here. See if we can get one more push. There's a little bit. Okay. See if we can get a push through. Okay, looks like we're getting a little bit more. We'll sell a little bit up there. Sell a little bit. And then we'll keep the rest. Actually sell a little bit more than that. Then the rest goes right there at that 94. We got 40 shares left. That 94 mark. Looking for one more push if we can get it. Okay, very small little push out there. Don't know if it can push through anything. Okay, it did. Alright, we'll sell a bit up here. Sell a bit there. 25 shares left. Be out on the bottom of this 193, 194 area. 25 shares. Wow. How? That was a big drop. Alright. So let's see. Yep. Alright, we are in the green for the day. And wow, that was a big drop. Very big drop. I like the way that it was moving. So I went ahead and got in there for a little bit of that momentum. But wow, that drop was massive. I do like that. I do like those kind of plays. $174 left. Let's see. I want to. That's what I want to be looking for. And that's it. All right, where's the one I just traded? Wow, it went down quick, didn't it? Wow, made my money and got on out. I was surely in there selling. That's crazy. I had to wait that long just to get that play. Z is still up here playing around. Okay. Well, we made a little bit of money today. It is 10:30, and you guys know this is usually the time that I shut down. Made another lunch today, lunch money. Starting off the day green, starting off the week green. I'm just looking around for anything else that I can get that's too snappy. Okay, everything's kind of slowing down now, so I might go ahead and pack it up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pack it up now. I got other work to do. Oh, SG, what is this? Hmm. I don't like it. 10:30. We're not seeing any more opportunities. So see, everything's dropping off. It's 10:30. Everybody's like, "Yep, lunchtime." So this is where all the volume kind of drops. Kind of wish I took 200 shares on that other one, but I didn't have the money for it because I took the trades on the other stocks. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll be back with another episode tomorrow. Um, oh, you know what? I didn't even go through these. So I did do quite a bit of buying and selling today. Had a lot of losers. One big winner that outweighed the losers. So let me see. Actually, it's not even showing up here, is it? SNES, there it is. 100. I had 100 shares of that. I don't even know how I got back out of the negative with that. It doesn't even look like it adds up to that, but oh, here they are. 1, 1, 1, 1. Made a couple of dollars on those, so yeah, that makes sense. We did have a couple of losing trades on WBAI, and I'll actually do a shorter recap video once I close this up, but this is just for those that are watching, this is just for you guys just to see that. And then we have the cost over here of the actual trades. These costs that I spent less money on, I made more. And then these that I had spent a little bit more on, 148, 151, 161, those definitely cost me on the flip side. But if you look at what I put in and what I lost, I put in 148, managed my risk, and only lost 32 cents. Put in WBA, put in 150, managed my risk, only lost $1.25 off that. The same thing, 161, lost $6 off of that, right? And you can see how I'm managing my risk, keeping these losers small, so when I am winning, those winning trades overshadow any losers that I had on the day. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll get ready to roll that outro real quick. Here's everything that happened today, buys and sells. That money will be settled on the 23rd. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Peace out, guys.